Hello everyone, my name is Justin Lewis. I'm the Academic Success Program Coordinator for the NMSU STEM Age Student Support Services Program. I'm here as part of a podcast series to talk about peer mentoring with STEM Age, and I'm here with our own peer mentor, Mario.
Hey Justin, thank you for having me. My name is Mario Ascencio, and today I will be talking about how mentoring can change a student's way to success and how valuable that it can be for a STEM Age program to have mentors.
What's mentoring?
That's a great question, Justin. Now, mentoring is having someone for guidance to help you attain the necessary skills and plan a goal to follow in order to succeed.
What's a day in the life of a mentor?
Well, my role here as a mentor is to help students make sure that they are in the right path and leading them to success, making sure they know the courses that they're taking, and pretty much we're here as a guide for them.
Okay. Typically, how long do you mentor someone, or how long does a mentoring session take?
Well, it all depends, Justin. It's either from 25 minutes up to an hour. It all depends on the student. And also, what I like to do is, if they have time, if they want to stay with me longer, of course, I'll be here longer than an hour if that's what they want. But it's only up to their time. So, well, first off, you just want to make sure what classes they are taking, how many credits they are having, if they're full-time students, more than 12 credits or not, because if they're having more than 12 credits, it can be a little more, I don't want to say harder, but it can be a little more challenging. But first off, taking their classes, making sure what their goal is for that semester. So having a academic goal plan for them, having them what goals that they want, and making sure that they're meeting to that expectation to meet that goal.
What materials do a successful mentor use?
Well, a very good tool to use, Justin, there is an agenda. First of all, an agenda is very handy because, I myself, I'm taking some classes myself and I'm meeting more than 5 or 6 students. So I don't want to lose track. So an agenda is very handy in order to keep track of what we're going to be working next.
What happens when a student stops showing up or doesn't show up?
Well, first off, we don't want to get discouraged if a student does not show up, and keep in mind that they are also working with the process of college life and dealing with other assignments and even jobs. So just making sure that you show them that you are there for them and you care by sending them an email of when our next meeting appointment will be, stuff like that, to show that we are here for them.
How do you encourage a student that's not doing so well or not attending meetings to do well in class or academics or whatever it may be?
That's a great question there. Now, we all have experienced a bad class or a hard class at some point, so telling them that they are not the only ones struggling and giving them any tips how to confront them will help them tremendously. So mentioning how getting a study buddy to work together or planning ahead of time, that way assignments won't crunch up again.
Okay. And what exact services do you offer that help students in their academic success? What do you do?
Well, that's a great question. Now, knowing the different services in our college it's very important because students won't know about these services. So one thing that I like to mention is the career services, the health clinic. I also have the services in a sheet. So basically, I write everything down, all the services that we have here, the AC, the health clinics. We also have a counseling as well. So having them in one sheet for them will be easier for them to locate and access these services.
How do you encourage a student to meet again for another appointment? So you have the initial meeting and you need them to keep coming back. What do you do to make sure that next appointment happens and the appointment after that?
That's a great question. So what I do at the end of my session, I usually have my agenda with me. So I write down, take notes, anything that they would like to know more. So then right there, I tell them, okay, so how about we start working on this for the next coming session? And that way we can start making an appointment and we write it down. So we're getting ready and they're also having them in their mind ready that, okay, so we are meeting to discuss this in the next coming appointment. So then they write it down and then that's how we end up scheduling for that next appointment.
You had to give a brief last description as far as what you enjoy most. What would you say?
Well, I think the interaction of knowing what our students are going through, some of them are living here by themselves and they're struggling, but still they are doing what they can just to succeed because this is their future. So knowing what they're going through and you being their mentor and helping them, guiding them, giving them tips, it's I don't want to say emotional, but it's something you get a good feeling about that you're doing something for a good cause for them. Because when I look back when I was a freshman, I didn't know about all these facilities. So giving them what I would wanted to know back then, well, I mean it's a great accomplishment that I'm doing here. So I like it a lot. Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you. I think we've got a feel as far as what peer mentoring is and how it's successful, and we hope to continue this podcast series to learn more about peer mentoring and its benefits. So thank you for watching this, and look forward to future podcasts. Have a good day.
Thank you.